Hey, what's up guys? It's Tofu here. Just wanted to say thank you for those of you who were all the way with me through my stream all the way to Diamond 1. And you guys actually helped a lot, so I don't think I could have done it without you guys, and I just want to thank you guys. And in this video, I'm just going to be showing some like highlights in the streams that I streamed in on the games that were pretty sick and really close. So eventually we got there, and I'm going to be kind of analyzing the duels that we've been doing. So thank you guys again, and let's get right into the duels. Alright, this game was against someone named Dia, and we're going first, so you know what's going on. We got that level 3 searching out. We already have Mutants Cry, so might as well get our new card, Mutant Clash, which is a monster negate. We banish our Mist, he Ashes, which is a pretty good Ash right there. So at least we either choose between a Mutant Cry Activate or a Nemesis Corridor to go into Colossus. I choose to go to Corridor into our Colossus. We still have a negate, so basically our board consists of no searching and a monster negate. Mutant Cry can't activate because we had to return our Mist back to our deck, so let's see what he does. Fateful Adventure. Now he can't search unless he gets rid of our Colossus, which he does with the spell card. Now he searches for his Wandering Griffin Rider, and it's a virtual world adventure deck, so we can't do anything just yet. Luckily, we did search out our Mutant Clash card, which burns his Omni Negate for the Griffin. So we have to burn it, make him burn it. Now we start with our starter, search our Mutant Mist, and then banish Mutant Mist for Beast. And then we go ahead and pop the Fateful Adventure here. Just because if Fateful Adventure is on the field, this dude has to be attacked into twice just because of how it works with equip spells. So we pop that spell card, now we just attack both, and then we kind of set our Cosmos. So we're sitting pretty good. He's sitting on one card in a Fairy Tale, and we have Macro Cosmos and a Spell Negate. So we shotgun that thing. He plays that, I'm not dealing with that, so I just banished myself in case he had some sort of monster negate. That's why I did myself. I don't know if there's a card, because I know he can't do droplet or whatever, but we drew into our starter. Awesome. Now we just attack, and I decided to banish my Synthesis and just set up for next turn, knowing that we can't kill this turn anyways. And it's his turn now, he sets 1, and now we just go for the kill here. We summon our 3. We add our Cry, I believe, and these two are actually different monsters, so maybe he thought the level 2 was a level 3. They do look very similar, so I don't blame him. And we banish our Macro Cosmos, our extra one, Arsenal, and go for game here. Alright, this was a really super stiff match here. He's got like a 50 something card. I believe it's a branded deck, so we start off with our D-Shifter and our starter. We add our Mutant ST46, we banish our ST46, and we activate Field Spell, special summoning it back, adding our Cry, setting Macro Cosmos and Cry. So now we have a Spell Negate, Macro, okay, so no more Spell Negate, destroys all our monsters, Aluber. So we're basically going to flip Macro on Branded Fusion. Or did we not? Oh wait, no, he's under Shifter, I forgot about that. So he adds back a Despia card off of Little Kit here. And Mirror Jade, fun fact, cannot banish under Dimension Shifter or Macro because it requires him to send a extra deck monster to Graveyard. I pop him, I chain, so monster effects are unaffected. Now I don't get destroyed, and I flip Macro during end phase, so he has no chance of sending anything to grave. I just attack here, and I should just pass turn. Now he has Lubellium in hand, or what is it, Libidum. He plays Branded Fusion again, goes into Lubellion, sending Libidum to Banish Zone. Tragedy adds Aluber. He still has a normal summon, by the way, so he has Mirror Jade, which can't banish, by the way. Adding another Branded Fusion, because Branded and Red won't do anything here. Adding back Mutant M05, so he attacks me for 18. And I have a next play with Mutant M05, so I summon him, add level 3, I believe I banished the Keystone here, or the shifter. Yeah, the keystone. Summon beast. I just attack into looper. And I end my turn adding keystone back to hand, which will be another banished target material for mutant beast here. Cosmic Cyclone my macro. Branded fusion. So now he's gonna get graveyard effects. I banish mutant beast, or no, keystone to negate that spell card. So he goes for the attack. Major damage here. So I'm at 400 life points. Adds branded retribution. Don't know what he's doing here, but he summons Dramaturge Despia, and what he could have done is just attack with that. So I'm not sure what he was doing, but add Cry. We banish that for him, and we attack into the Dramaturge Despia. Keystone, and I forgot that he had the opening in graveyard, but we used Cerberus to, I guess, do that. I forgot that he had that in the grave, but so that was kind of a mistake. But it kind of ends up slightly working out because what he should have done is just attack this guy, because he would have won right there. He had multiple chances of winning too. But I do Mutant's Cry in defense mode. No, Ultimate's my bad. Ultimate's an attack. And he has Branded in red, which is Chimera. So Chimera can pop, but we have Mutant Clash right here, so we're planning on negating his Chimera. We normal summon him, add Cry. Summon Mutant Mist. Okay, and now he's going to triple summon into Chimera here. And Chimera can't be targeted if there's polymerization in the grave, but I just double checked to make sure it's not, so he can be targeted. So I negate him. Now Dramaturge comes back, and I just attack into Chimera, and I get to draw one off of Clash, and I just duster his whole field, and I let those go. Even though I could have negated it, I didn't use his negate here. And then Mutant Cry, and now this sort of like ensured our victory. Okay, he's going into Verte Anaconda. We just pop the Mutant Cry to pop Verte before he activates his effect. He adds Fright for Patchwork, so I pop Verte, and I guess Branded Retribution adds Branded in red into his hand. So he adds Fright for Patchwork. I have a spell negate. I'm not wasting it on that. I'm using it on Branded in red. So I go for it here. And then negate banish, and that was game. Next game against Transcendent, and we're going second. So we have our Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. He plays Pot of Duality. It either is Flu or Runick, most likely. He draws into his Amano Iwato, which means that we can't Ash anymore. So we can't Ash, and he's just negating a bunch of stuff, or negating all our monster effects on our turn. And he just keeps drawing Card of Demise. He has like the ultimate setup of like destruction, and then puts that back in his hand. Okay, so the only option we have here is just to play him, search Cry, and just play Shifter. Now we banish our Mutant Mist to summon our Beast. I just attack. I set Mutant's Cry and pass turn. Now he has Amanto Iwato, so these ashes are pretty much useless. Trying to pop his field spell. Forcing out his... I don't know why he didn't use that actually. That would have been a good card to use, but... Oh, probably because he was under Shifter. Skipped battle phase, so in the beginning it does seem pretty one-sided. It doesn't look like he really has anything. Gary, I chain Synthesis, that way when we destroy him by battle, he can't really destroy any of our monsters. So he tries to destroy him, but he's unaffected. So now we're at 3,200 life points left. But they're really quick to getting back all their resources. Amanto Iwato, destroy. I don't get to add back my Cry just because of this card's on the field, otherwise we would have been able to add back our Cry. Banishing cards, we're down to 25 cards now. He keeps drawing, plays another field spell, and ends his turn. So now I have a Synthesis and a Clash, which won't do much. Special Summon Gary, and I didn't chain. I just decided not to attack because he was going to destroy my face down expansion, which I kind of need. So I destroy his field spell. I use Mutant Fusion to pop his There Can Only Be One. Now I can activate expansion, but he has Unending Nightmare, which just sends face-up spell and traps to the grave, and I can't resolve it. Another thing, I can't activate monsters now. He goes back to hand, and so it's a really close game. It's either he decks me out or I take out his life points. So I play Clash to negate his effects, and I knew he was going to activate that. I kind of just want to lower his life points. Okay, and I get to activate adding Cry. I used Mutant Evolution Lab, hoping he'd like either pay 1,000, but he didn't. He negates me, and then I kind of just have to set Mutants, Cry, and pass, but he gets to draw one. Now I have no resources, he has lots of resources, just no life points. Okay, Duality, probably adding Runick Tip. Runick Tip, oh, he destroys my back row. I flip to summon Ultimus. Now I know his Runick Tip is just going to search a monster destruction here, and I can't use his effect to add back all 3 cards just because Amanto Iwanto. So he just gets destroyed for nothing. And he plays another field spell, so he keeps able to keep drawing cards, and he's trying to deck me out as fast as possible. All I need to do is just do 1200 damage, like any one of my monsters can do it, except for this little guy. So banish for this, and the thing with this card is he can't be targeted by spell effects, so he can't really target to destroy it. The only card that outs this in his entire deck, I'm pretty sure, is the Runick thing, is Gary. So now he activates adding the field spell to his hand, and I attack with Mutant Mist first, just because he can't add it back. He has to destroy that card because he can't be targeted by monster effects. We add this back to our hand, and I attack. He does this special summon. I'm like, what the heck, why not just negate it, because I'm probably going to lose anyways. So I negate it, and then he quit. So he must have not had a single Runick card in his entire hand, which was nuts.